Zach Sang and the gang.
Zach Sang and the gang. We're hanging out in the studio with Renee Graziano, my friend. Hello, hello.
Hello, my friend.
I missed you.
I miss you too.
Your life has been good?
My life has been great.
Tell me about it. What's going on? How's everything?
It's been great since I finished filming Mob Wives. Okay, what's going on? February, I came out with a cookbook, How to Use a Meat Cleaver. Yeah, I know.
So appropriate.
So tongue-in-cheek we are, us Grazianos. And that was a family. That was between me and my two sisters, which
Very
was a
nice.
great project. And then this is my favorite, which is Playing with Fire, and that is an erotic novel.
An erotic novel.
Yeah, so unless you're of age, you're not reading.
So tell me, did you always want to write an erotic novel? Did the opportunity come and you're like, hell yeah, let me do it? Walk me through that process.
I think my life was one. No, I'm very comfortable with who I am, sexuality. So the character Rain, her name is Renee Graziano, but if you read the book, her middle name is Reign Supreme, which was the character that I created many years ago. Mm-hmm. And I've been writing for forever. So we compiled all my marble notebooks, and then we put the storyline together. My sister Jennifer, read through everything, and she was like, okay, this is great. Let's now make this into a book, because the idea was there.
Yeah.
I just didn't know how to go about making a book.
Yeah.
Isn't
that amazing, all the opportunities that Mob Wives has really kind of given you? Because you can go and you can do books. Do you know what I mean? You have those opportunities. I mean, before that, I don't
think that I would have been able to write, this book hadn't I had the platform that I do, because people are interested. So yes, I'm very grateful for the show, for giving me the opportunities that it has. Although, on the other hand, I am very stressed out over being on the show.
What is so taxing about it? Put me in your shoes.
You do watch the show.
I know. I mean,
okay.
But see, for me as a viewer, like, everything is legitimate, right?
Right. 100% everything is legitimate. So for me, season 1, I'll brief it. Season 1 became upsetting because of the fight that Carla and I had over her ridiculous loser ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
Season 2, because of the plastic surgery and what my ex-husband did to my family.
Yeah.
Definitely killed me. Season 3, coming really out about my addiction.
Yeah.
Although it's embarrassing, was the greatest thing I did. Because there were so many other people that had felt like me that have been, unable to come out and discuss what's really wrong with them. And people always think, well, there's something wrong, but what is it? Well, when it's addiction, you shouldn't be embarrassed about it. You should come out and speak about it.
Exactly.
And season 4 was probably the worst year for me. And that's kind of strange after saying, nearly dying on an operating table, having your ex-husband cooperate, wear a wire, fist fight with one of your friends, and then season 4.
How does it get much worse?
Season 4 got worse because I relapsed. So it was a short relapse, but it was so hard.
Yeah.
And it was so public, because it was actually while we were filming. Literally, I relapsed as the cameras are rolling. I was relapsing.
Yeah.
And to watch back what the girls laughed at, what the girls said, made me realize, one, they definitely do not fit a friend category by any means. No, not at all. But also how much I don't like certain things about people that I never saw before. Things that I've overlooked. And again, the new girls that came on the show came on like with guns blazing, as if they were like a legitimate mafia family. Like,
exactly.
To me, that was a joke. First of all, we're women. Yeah, and I know I talk the part, and I might say, yeah, I'll make you dig the hole your body's going to be in. Come on, I'm a very colorful person. Would I ever act on any of the things? No. Everybody knows that about me. I'm not a bully, although they made me look like a horrible bully this year. And I think that they pushed me to limits that I don't think I wanted to go, hence Vegas.
Yeah.
But in the same breath, my sister also pushed me to limits I didn't know I was able to reach with where my books.
Exactly.
And at the end of the season where I was able to laugh at the girl, Natalie, who came up with this utterly ridiculous song named Delicious after a guy that she really didn't mean to say the word delicious, which FYI, I was never mad over the word delicious. I was mad over the amount of respect, that the lack of respect. Had nothing to do with the guy whatsoever, because I could care less. And he is really good looking. Delectable, but not delicious.
Not delicious.
But the worst of all of it for me was the reunion.
They're always the toughest.
No, that was a disgusting disgrace on every one of those girls' behalf to sit there and still not understand, to stop name calling, to stop accusing. Like you know, everybody wants to say, oh, I tell the truth. I tell the truth. Yes, every single one of those girls do tell the truth about me.
Yeah.
But not about themselves. So, very interesting. So if I did go back for a season 5, everybody should be very aware, because I've been doing research. So with that being said.
Oh my God, you just said that. I love
with
it.
that being said,
I love
it. Playing with fire is something people better really learn how to do.
Yeah, I mean.
And learn how to dance with it.
Going back.
When I said off, I set it off.
Going back for season 5, is that real to you?
Option?
Do you see yourself going back? Honestly,
I can't see the show without me.
Yeah.
I don't think there is much of a show without me, and that might sound very, very cocky. And VH1 might say, let's fix her ass. But then I could say, well, Dr. Fiorello already did. No. I think that I am a huge... I know I've been more than half of the storyline. I've been 50% every year.
Yeah.
That's a fact. But I think now more than ever, every single damn argument on that show last season was all
around you. Yeah.
Everything. The only thing that wasn't was Alicia's case. And that was the only thing that had nothing to do with me.
Exactly.
Or Drita's when she opened up, what's the name of that store? Lady Boss. Aside from that, I don't think there was. Oh, and Angela's son and Neil's daughter getting pregnant. Those were the only 4 things that didn't have to do with me.
You're also one of the biggest names on the show as well.
Am I?
You are.
Oh. Thank you. I'm not being cocky.
No, but
I'm being matter of fact right now.
Of course.
And I'm never. Listen, God says don't get too comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm not too comfortable by any means. All I'm saying is, you know what? I deserve that.
Exactly.
I deserve that little pat on my back, because what I do, that's natural.
Yeah.
That's not,
Nothing scripted.
I'm not putting on the hits, you know what I mean? You know, that's not me.
What do they need to do to get you back for season 5? What do they need to offer you? What do you need within the show? What does it take to get you, Renee, back?
Oh, I would like maybe the cast rearranged.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, if I had my way, I would definitely eliminate someone from the cast.
What changes would you make?
I would definitely eliminate somebody from the cast. I would deal with the other 4 girls.
Okay.
And I would definitely introduce a new person that's my friend for a change.
Yeah, so it's not...
Because we see everybody starts as Renee's friend and then they flip.
Yeah.
Just like a bunch of rats would. But I definitely would... there would be some other changes financially for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I want hair and makeup.
They don't give you hair and makeup?
No, I don't get hair and makeup. I don't get hair and makeup. That would be something I would want at this stage of the game.
I feel like that's a prerequisite. That's a natural thing.
Certain shows like Love and Hip Hop has it.
Yeah.
Andy Cohen, well, he does great with his women.
Yeah.
They have it. I just think, and I'm not saying, and this might sound really bad, I'm not saying that the whole cast even deserves it. I'm just saying.
You've also been there for 5 seasons.
This would be my 5th season. I really feel that there's got to be some perk for me to go back this time.
Yeah.
There's got to be something bigger.
Yeah.
There has to be. I'm not going to subject myself to abuse. That goes against everything I've been trying to fix in my life.
Exactly.
I can't. I can't.
It's not fair.
I don't believe it is. And I'm not saying that everybody doesn't deserve, but to certain degrees, some do work harder.
Exactly.
I mean, if you ask, does Natalie deserve anything I get? No, never.
No.
Never. There's nothing she could ever do in 20 seasons that could repeat what I did in season 2. Mm-hmm. 2. Not 1, 2. So just right there alone.
Wow. I mean...
And
but
I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm just saying I love my VH1 family.
Yeah.
I love my team. But this time I can't do it again.
Because it is a lot. You know what I mean? I think that's something that
mentally 8 months?
Well, that's it.
Dude.
I think a lot of people sit there and they watch, and whether it's an executive or a viewer, they might sit there and, be like, whatever, it's just a show. But it really isn't.
No,
it's mentally taxing.
It's my life.
Yeah.
It's not even just that's my real life.
Yeah.
Those cameras go down, that doesn't stop.
Yeah.
So, there's got to be a compensation for that.
Is there a side of you that wishes you never got into it to begin with?
No, I can't say that. I try to say I don't regret. Like people say, do you ever regret you married your son's father? You know what? I might dislike him something awful, but I don't regret it because, at 20 years old, I might have said it because of what he put me through. Mm-hmm. At 30, I might have even said it. Today, at 44, I can say, and this is sad, what I'm going to say, but the domestic violence, the drug abuse on his part, the horrific things that went on in my household, what he did to my son, what he did to me, I can't say I regret them because I'm able to now save somebody else from doing what I did. So no, if that's what God gave me,
exactly, it was your plan.
That was it. It was not my plan. It was his plan.
Exactly.
My plan was to be very well taken care of and live on Renee Island.
Do you have Renee Island now?
I mean, I just got a little home that I'm grateful for, and
after season 5 negotiations, hopefully you'll have a Renee Island.
Yeah, not happening. No. VH1, are you listening? I need Renee Island.
This is a requirement.
Yeah.
But it must,
They'll be like, I'm sorry, we're going to have to let you go.
When you see your book on the shelves, right? And when you're sitting at book signings and you're signing your copies of your book, do you think maybe all of this straight up shit was worth it a little bit?
Yeah, everything is worth it for an outcome like this.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 books within 2 months.
Huge.
And a lot of people, let's clarify something. They're like, well, how could she write 2 books in 2 months, going from rehab, her life falling apart? This is years in making.
Yeah.
I don't think people really
It doesn't just happen overnight.
No, I don't think that I think there are some people that really aren't the most brilliant out there that have to understand this didn't happen overnight. The writing, writing is something I've done for many years. Being able to put it all into a book, no, obviously I've had help with that one, because if I could do this, I'd have 18,000 books by now.
Yeah.
The cookbook, my sisters, really I owe most of that to them.
Yeah.
There are, recipes that are mine,
but
my sister Lana's been saving recipes since she started cooking at 13. She's 53. So we had them already compiled. Mm-hmm. The stories we tell in the cookbook, those are our stories. They're easy to tell. Mm-hmm. They're easy to put on paper. And Jennifer's a 3.9 graduate from NYU.
Yeah.
The girl's brilliant. Of course she knows how to write a paragraph. You know what I mean? So people think it's like, oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
She did this. She had that. No, I did it. I did it. And if they don't like it, they don't have to read it.
Exactly.
But I'm tired of people with their ugly, evil remarks, too.
Do you get on Twitter and stuff?
You know what? 50 Cent told me this a really long time ago, and I just saw him recently again, and we went over the same thing. Don't read what people write.
Yeah.
Don't read what people write.
You can't.
You can't, because nobody's going to write nice stuff.
No, very few.
I mean, you'll get people that will, but you're going to get more haters than you are people that are for you.
Exactly.
For me, I'm very fortunate. I don't have that many haters.
Yeah.
I have a lot of supporters who I'm extremely grateful for. Like my fan base, and I don't like to say fans, supporters, family, Twitter fam, Instagram family. I consider them that because they share Like, I had a girl at a signing yesterday who asked me for advice. She's dealing with women that are very vindictive and catty. I had a girl that cried hysterical. Literally, that had me crying.
Really?
Because she was shaking to meet me. And I was very thrown off. And I cried because I couldn't understand what it was about me that she wanted to meet so bad. Or what is it about me? And it wasn't just one girl. There was like girls crying. And I was
crazy.
like, oh my God. And I felt all this pressure all of a sudden to have to be this person. Then I was like, that's not going to work. I have to just be me.
Yeah.
And I think that that's what it was. It was just the fact that I'm me. And in some way, these girls are suffering from something that they're relating to me through, on the show. So that would be the hard part to leave, Mob
Exactly.
Wives.
Another amazing outcome for all the crap that you have to go through.
That would be hard to walk away from people that I know need me.
Yeah.
But again, it's a decision I have to make because I'm in a really good, healthy place.
Yeah.
And I have to take me into consideration.
That's always the most important.
Right. It is. It's usually always AJ. Financially, I got to make sure AJ's right. And you know what? I would struggle financially if I walked away from the show because I don't have what people think I do.
Exactly.
I work very hard and I probably make, I'm not a millionaire.
No.
Let's call it. I'm definitely not close to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
is that hard sometimes when people think you are?
yeah, it really bothers me, actually, when people think I have money.
Do you think that hurts your VH1 negotiations because you go in and they see the book deals and they see all this other stuff going on?
No, they know that. First of all, this is mine.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with them.
Exactly.
Or they're going to say, well, because of us, you have this. And because of your 5th season, because of me, you have 5 seasons.
Yeah.
So, let's negotiate.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I don't think that they would use this against me. I'm grateful that they've helped me and have showed this on air for me. Mm-hmm. But again, what I go through for 8 months with those women, this is nothing.
Yeah.
Compared to what they do. No, there is no finance. Actually, I don't think there's even a dollar amount I could put on it for the torture. You know what I mean? But I'm willing to negotiate.
If I have to put a dollar amount on it, we can definitely do it.
I got the dollar amount in my head, what I want.
Do you?
Most definitely.
Give me a range.
Never happened.
I love you.
I know contracts.
I know you do. Playing with Fire available right now. Renee Graziano. I love you. Seriously.
You
You're
so
always
much.
an amazing interview and you were a great guest.
Thank you.
You're the best.
Greatly appreciated.